everyone, today I am talking through my perfume collection. I watched a video from another YouTuber called Leah XO and she was my inspiration, to be honest, because she went through all the perfumes that she owned and I found it really useful the way she went into detail with prices and scents and what she uses them for. So I've completely taken inspiration from her and doing my own perfume collection video today. I said ages ago when I first started this channel that I am only a one perfume on at a time kind of person, and that was true for a really long time, but the nature of blogging and YouTubing about beauty and makeup has meant that my perfume collection has expanded a little bit. I've still got quite a little collection, I'd say, but I love them all, so I thought I'd talk through each of them, tell you why I like them, what they're like, especially with Christmas coming up just around the corner. I think it's a really lovely gift to either receive or give for Christmas or birthdays as a perfume. So I'm going to start with my most worn perfume, and it's the Armani Eau de Toilette. It is almost gone, if you can see. I've literally got a little dribble in there ready to use up, and I will be buying this one again. This is the second bottle I've had of this, and I absolutely love it. It's just such a great everyday perfume that you can also wear in the evening. So it's the Eau de Toilette. I can never say that and sound good. So it's the toilette rather than the perfume. I found the perfume version of this a little bit too overpowering, and I found the Eau de Toilette just perfect. So I've done my research and I've got it written on my piece of paper what the notes are. So it's overall a fruity scent, but it is a lot more sophisticated than your standard fruity scents. It says it's got blackcurrant, mandarin, pear, rose, freesia, musk, vanilla and patchouli. So in other words, it's fruity, tiny bit of floral, and then some sort of woody scents in there to make it a little bit more sophisticated. I just absolutely love this. This is definitely my all-time favourite. As much as I love all the other ones that I own, this is the one that I seem to wear the most, day or night, summer, spring, autumn, winter. It's just a really good all-rounder. Price-wise, I think this is a 30ml, I think. Yeah, this is 30ml, which costs you around 40 odd pounds. So I'll put the prices up on the screen, how much everything costs per 100ml, because I've got all different size bottles. But I think out of the ones that I own, this is one of the more expensive of them, but definitely well worth the money. I'd recommend that for someone who likes your girly scents but also likes something a little bit more sophisticated as well. The second one I'm going to talk about is Wang Princess. This is one that I have worn for years and years on and off, so I've bought it quite a few. I reckon this is about my fourth bottle, but literally in the last 10 years or however long ago this first came out. So you can tell by the packaging that this is meant to be probably aimed at somebody younger than myself, because it's very girly, very young, whereas the C one is sort of a lot more sort of classic and grown up. So it's probably aimed at someone a little bit younger than myself. Heart-shaped bottle, purple tint to the bottle and the actual fluid. Is it? Yeah. The actual perfume's coloured purple as well, and then a little crown on top with jewels in it. This is very girly in scent. Yeah, it's much more girly than the Armani one. What do they say is in this one? So they call it a fruity floral fragrance: apple, water lily, apricot, mandarin, rose. So that's the things that those are the scents that make it all really girly, but then it has got a little bit of depth to it because it's also got chocolate, vanilla and amber. So it's not really fresh. It's not just your daytime scent. I definitely would wear this in the evening as well, and I definitely would wear it all year round. I don't think it's got that particular scent to it where you think, oh, that's definitely summery or that's definitely wintry. This is a 50ml bottle, I believe. Yeah, 50ml, and that costs you around £50. So it's slightly cheaper per mil than the Armani one, but definitely a really lovely girly scent. I think a lot of people younger than myself would probably enjoy this, but I enjoy it just as much as well. So moving on to something that is definitely a lot more grown up in my opinion, and it's the Tom Ford Black Orchid scent. I've got this in the tiny little 30ml bottle. This is a very expensive fragrance in my opinion anyway. How much does this one cost? So 30ml of this costs £53, so it's like £140 per 100ml, and this one is definitely more sophisticated, more your evening scent. It is so strong. You definitely only need a couple of spritzes of this and it will last you the whole night through. I don't wear it during the day. I think the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It's just so classic and sophisticated. It looks lovely on your dressing table. And it's very rich, so it's not going to be everyone's taste. If you like the really fresh, fruity, girly scents, you're probably not going to like this, but if you like something a bit more rich, really sophisticated and really strong, then you may like this. What are the notes in it? So they do call it a floral scent, which you would expect because it's called Black Orchid, but it's so deep that I don't really detect a floralness to it when I smell it myself. It's got black truffle, ylang ylang, jasmine, bergamot, blackcurrant, lotus flower, patchouli, vanilla and sandalwood. So I mean, so far I think almost every fragrance has had both vanilla and blackcurrant in, so clearly those are things that I'm drawn to, but they all are quite different from each other nevertheless. So yeah, I would recommend that one for someone who loves your really strong, rich evening time scents. Something completely different is this. It's the Ralph Big Pony Collection in number 3, which is, as you can see, is the yellow bottle, and I've got this in a 50ml, and this is much more girly, much fresher, definitely your daytime scent. This costs around, for the 50ml, sorry if I keep looking down, it's all written on my piece of paper. So this costs around £40 for a 50ml bottle. This is one that I exclusively wear during the day, and this may sound like a strange thing to say, but I like to wear this to the gym. You might think it's a bit weird to put on perfume specifically to go to the gym, but I do. I still want to smell nice when I go to the gym. But it's so off-putting if you're running next to someone on the treadmill or near somebody in the gym and you can really smell a strong, overpowering perfume. It almost makes me feel sick. This is so light and fresh and fruity that hopefully it doesn't have that effect. And it's almost more of a natural scent. So if someone walks past, you don't sort of turn your head and think, oh, what are they wearing? But they just smell good, if that makes sense. That's my opinion on this fragrance. I think it is considered a floral one. Yeah, it's considered floral, but it's got some fruits in it as well. It's got pear, mimosa and buttercup, and then a little bit of amber. I say a little bit because it really doesn't smell very deep and very strong, very woody. This is very fresh, very girly. I haven't compared it to any of the other Big Pony collections. I don't know what 1, 2 and 4 smell like. I don't know if they're all quite different in scent, but this is a really good choice for every day, and definitely more of a spring-summer scent in my opinion. Finally, the most recent addition to my collection is the YSL Black Opium. This is one that I really wanted last Christmas, and my husband didn't realise I meant this, and he actually bought me this, which is why I've got this, but it was the second time I'd had this anyway, so I was really pleased to have this. So when I went on holiday and saw this at the duty-free section, I decided to treat myself. So I've got the 90ml of this, so this is probably going to last me forever, and this costs around, where is it? £84 for 90ml, which sounds a lot, but it's still cheaper per 100ml than some of the other scents that I've shown you. The first thing I'll say about this is I'm not really a fan of the packaging. In fact, I don't think the packaging does the scent justice. But having said that, all YSL bottles, in my opinion, are quite gaudy look. I mean, it's got black glitter on, as you can see. It's really sort of big and chunky, and then it's got this, I suppose it's sort of a rose gold copper glass bit in the middle, but the packaging just doesn't do it for me. I don't like any of the other Opium scents from YSL. I think they are awful. This one I absolutely adore. It's definitely another evening time sophisticated scent in my opinion, and it's probably more of your autumn winter one as well. So even though I bought this in the summer when I was on holiday, I only just started to wear it recently. So the notes in it are black coffee, white florals and vanilla. So it's quite simple in the sense that it hasn't got as many ingredients as the others. And when you hear coffee, don't be don't be put off and think, oh my god, I don't want to walk around smelling of coffee, because it doesn't. It doesn't smell of coffee at all. It just gives it this real richness to the scent. And it lasts a long time as well. I think this is an eau de parfum, yeah, so that would explain why it lasts longer than some of the others, which are toilettes. I think the only other parfum I've got is this one. Yeah, and again, that's probably why that one lasts so long, the Tom Ford one. But yeah, this is just something different for me. Again, it's got vanilla in, so clearly that is something that I'm drawn to scent-wise. Every single thing has had vanilla in so far. Apart from the Ralph, all of the others have vanilla in, so that gives it a real warmth, and that's why I think it's just better for autumn winter. I mean, you can wear what you want, can't you, any time of year, but this is one for me that really reminds me of sort of roasting fires, wrapping up in your jumpers and scarves. I love this one for autumn winter, and I think I'm going to end up wearing this a lot, especially now that I've run out of my C. I think this is going to be my go-to, especially for the evenings. So that's it. They are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perfumes that I own. I hope you've enjoyed hearing my opinions on them, what I like about them, what the ingredients are, and what I think they'd be useful for. If you've got any recommendations for me perfume-wise, based on what you know I like from having seen this, then do comment down below, because I do like to get a perfume every Christmas. So I am looking out for a new one as well, especially as a few of those are coming towards the end, particularly the Armani C. I'm going to miss this one. I think I'm going to have to buy one again before Christmas. Anyway, give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see weekly videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.